Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the video. Good morning. And it is lawn day. So we are going to be mowing all 4 zones, and we're going to specifically work on zone 1 because as you can see here, it's time to clean up a little bit around the perimeter. We got some weeds that overgrew and some grass that grew in, probably from the seed that we threw down last year. Looked like it germinated in some areas away from the lawn. So let's get the equipment and let's dive right into it. Now, I have some friends asking me, why am I so obsessed with getting my lawn taken care of? And why does it matter? And why am I working so hard to have to redo this every year, year in and year out? And buying all this expensive equipment just to constantly go over the lawn over and over and over again and spend all this money, especially that I don't know exactly what I'm doing? Those are all great questions, especially for the fact that I don't know what I'm doing. But for me, the answer is quite simple. 1, I enjoy being outside. 2, I enjoy a nice lawn and I want to get there. And 3, it's part of the HOA to keep a good lawn, so I kind of have to do it anyway. And 4, I get a lot of steps in. I'm trying to lose weight, I'm trying to get in better shape, and no way better to get your steps in than mowing your lawn. You get a bunch of things done at the same time, so why not, right? And last but not least, I love making content. I love filming, photography, editing, creating something that's entertaining and valuable to people. And since I'm doing this pretty much spring, fall, summer, and keeping an eye on winter, why not create content? So for me, it makes all the sense in the world. And plus, nothing's more satisfying than putting in a lot of work, learning, making mistakes, progressing with experience, and watching everything improve. So I firmly believe the only way to get better is putting in the work, and the only way to know is make those mistakes and learn. So let's get to mowing. Let's get today going. I forgot to press record. Oh God, I hate it when that happens. But it is what it is. So it's about like almost 9 a.m. and the sun's not hitting the grass right now, so I think we'll be all right. There's definitely moisture. The lawn is growing, which is great. And that is a good sign that we're getting ready for the growing season. So overseeding is going to be happening within the next week or so. Now, last year, I started everything in June. And that was a little too late, I believe. Definitely late. The temps was okay, but I still think it was too late now that I looked at the timestamp. So I think we're right on time this year. Let's get to finishing this spot. Definitely a lot of moisture in the grass. But I'm not cutting too low because I already mowed last week. I mowed zone 1 twice so far within 7 days, but I think we're going to mow it again just to kind of keep these weeds down, just keep promoting growth. I don't know if it's going to matter because I'm going to be overseeding, so I'm going to be cutting low anyway, but we have some weeds growing up and we gotta keep those suckers in check. And that's one of the reasons why I'm constantly mowing, is because I'm trying to keep the weeds in check, making sure they're not sprouting up as much. So, but yeah, they're sprouting up and yeah, it's growing though, you know. Let's trim the grass. All right, so what I have been noticing also is that the more that I mow, the easier it is in general, and the more growth it promotes, which is good. The only problem I have is these damn leaves and weeds. But we got to keep it down. We got to keep the weeds down. And I didn't press record again on this half of the lawn. Should I even be doing this? All right, so the one thing I noticed with my zones is that zone 4 is not growing as fast as all the other ones, which means that zone 4 just isn't getting enough sun. The temps aren't right in the soil to start growing, because this area gets a lot of shade. More than half the day is shade. So this one can go a while without being mowed, but let's get it trimmed anyway. So here's something interesting. So a week ago, I cut really low, and you see this brown patch between here and here. It was completely brown, but if you take a look, within a week, we got all that new growth. And I didn't do anything other than just mow it. So you take a look at the right time of the season, your lawn will tell you when it's growing. You know, the lawn will definitely tell you. So you can look at the calendars. What I've learned is the calendars is a great tool to kind of forecast, but your lawn is actually going to let you know when it's really time. So let's get this bad boy mowed up and we can get on with our day. Because we still got the sidewalks to mow. And the good thing about mowing often is that I don't fill up my grains bin with clippings every single time. And eventually, if I could get to 3 days a week constantly, I don't have to bag the clippings all the time. So it's a real good benefit also on the side. Not just about growth and keeping everything in check, but it keeps your grain bin low so you can put all the other debris in there when you're cleaning up. So it's a big plus. It's worth it. All right, zone 4 is done. Let me take care of zone 1, the sidewalk, and then we will get to this stuff right here. We're gonna kind of start cleaning that area up, raking that area out, all of that right there. And then we're gonna take care of this patch. Something about this part of the lawn is that when I clean this up, oh, it's so satisfying. So let me get that taken care of, and I'll see you at that part. We are done with mowing. Now let's get to the zone 1 here and start cleaning up the mulch area. Let's do it. So some of you may be wondering why I'm actually not just pulling the weeds and I am actually just like tossing the whole dirt. Reason being is as time goes on, the dirt gets compacted, or the compost here gets compacted, and then the line gets lower and lower and lower. So every time I toss the dirt here, it raises the dirt, it gets fluffier, and it matches the grass line. So that's one of the reasons why I do this. Is one, it kind of tosses the dirt, it makes it look a little cleaner, and then two, it just by fluffing it, getting the oxygen in the dirt, it raises it and it matches the grass line. So if you see here, all of this now is level, but right here it drops a little bit. So it's one of the reasons why I'm doing it, just in case you're wondering. Let's get back to it. All right, I don't know if it stopped recording or not, but I had to get a new battery anyway, so not sure, but let's keep this going. All right, so we are done with what I'm going to call part one series of 2026 spring cleanup and makeover. We have a lot of progress that I'm noticing that was made from last year, which is awesome. But as you can tell, there's a lot more labor to be put into it. But seeing the before and after, it's really fulfilling for me. Even if my lawn is patchy and even though I got a lot of weeds in my lawn, just the little things, the simple things really does make a difference. For one, my motivation; two, it's pleasing to the eye; and three, it's just getting things done. And not only am I enjoying putting in the labor and seeing the results, my wife is also happy as well, and that's important for me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for episode 2, part 2 of what we're going to be doing here. And yeah, see you guys on the next one.